There's so many young guys out there that will not be caught dead paying bills for anybody.
To be with someone that teaches you how to love yourself.
Any change that anybody did not do before marrying you, don't expect that.
When I stopped going to school, I cried, just funny, blind boy.
It's Deep Waters, baby. Welcome to Deep Waters with Deborah Waters. You're tuned in to Radio 93.7 FM and Silverbed News 24, which you can watch on StarTimes channel 109 or simply search for Silverbed N24 on YouTube to watch the show live. Yes, it's your number one radio and TV show. When I say number one, I'm not trying to even sound cliche. It's number one, and that's on period. It's a show that is giving. It gives you psychological, emotional, physical, knowledge that helps you become a better and the best version of yourself. We love to shape the waters on important issues, deep issues, sometimes personal issues. We answer your mind-boggling questions, and we definitely always have an expert on the show to help us even dig deeper into the show, into the topic of the day, and most importantly, into your lives. The phone lines are always open for you to join the conversation and for us to rub minds together. The numbers to call in. Before I even give you the numbers to call in, let me just introduce the topic of the day that we're talking about. Today we're talking about bounce back, the bounce back. I'm sure you've heard something like bounce back or snap back, when a woman just gives birth to a baby and people say, she has bounced back, or when she go and bounce back, when will she get snapped? When is she going to snap back to her previous or pre-pregnancy body? Having a child is life-changing, and sometimes it's physical and mental. It changes everything about a woman, and the impact sometimes can be very overwhelming, and it's even hard to put it into words. But making things even worse is the culture and the society that feels that a woman needs to bounce back or snap back to her pre-pregnancy body. Almost immediately. You see somebody that just gave birth today and they're just saying, look, she don't let her body go in too much. You didn't even let the woman breathe. Let the poor breathe. Let these women breathe. Don't suffocate them. So you even let the woman breathe. The next 2 months, you're saying, I wish she bounced back. She's looking, I lost her body. I feel like there's so much pressure on women, sometimes by men, sometimes by the society, for women to bounce back and snap back. When it comes to body image. And today we are asking that the pressure on new moms or the pressure on women to snap back or bounce back, is it healthy or toxic? Are we saying it from a place of, oh yes, we want them to, get better and get healthier? I think we should be more concerned about their health rather than, what they look like physically, especially after going to a life-changing and sometimes life-threatening experience such as pregnancy. These days, new moms are bombarded with all sides of social media, even from their fellow women saying, bounce back, snap back. Even men, we've never put any pressure on men to look a certain way. You see some men will be saying, flat tummy, this, that, but their own tummy is one pack, and it has been one pack for many years. Is the bounce back culture, is it the pressure on women, is it healthy, or would you say it is toxic? I would love to know your thoughts on the topic of the day. If you have personal experiences, thoughts, are you a new mom? Are you about to be a mom? Or have you been a mom? Or are you a mother? And you have thoughts on this bounce back and snap back pressure, especially by society, sometimes by men. If you're a man, you've seen how women, transition in pregnancy. And you have thoughts on how a woman's body should look at a certain age. I would love you to share your thoughts. It's an open phone line, a place for unbiased conversation. We'd love to hear your thoughts and comments and opinions. Okay, let's go on that break so we can have more conversations after this break. Stay with me. Welcome back to Deep Waters with Deborah Waters. If you're just tuning in just in time for us to have deep, meaningful conversation on the topic revolving around women. And mostly we're talking about the bounce back or the snap back. We've scheduled this particular show for a while. I don't know, for some reason, 1 month after we're doing it again, and I'm super excited to have her. She's one of the best mom I've actually, encountered. I know I really don't know her, but sometimes you can just feel somebody's energy. You know, when you talk to somebody, when you see them on social media, what you do, you can just tell that this woman is actually a very good mom. She's a mom coach, a lifestyle coach, a seasoned pharma executive with over 8 years of experience in business, leadership, stakeholder management, strategy, and management consulting. She's also a lifestyle coach for mothers and currently the executive director and lead coach at Mom Care with Yewande. Her passion is to see healthcare providers empowered and to provide quality healthcare to patients while building a sustainable and profitable business. Hi.
Hi, Deborah.
Hello, beautiful.
Thank you.
Hello, beautiful mom.
Thank
Hello,
you.
bounce back mom. Hello, snap back mom.
Oh my goodness, I'm a self-care mom.
Okay,
Please.
sorry.
I'm not a bounce back mom. Oh my goodness.
Self-care mom. Good to have you
Yes.
on the show.
Thank you.
What are your
Deborah.
thoughts on what Olawale had to say about?
Don't mind that man. Does he have 6 packs? Does he have 6 packs? And does it look like give me the name. Is he Maoli or what's his name? So you
is that
want
your crush?
no, he's actually not my crush.
Are you sure?
Yes, but I know he has a banging body.
Okay.
Does he have a banging body that he wants a banging body? Do you want a child or a banging body?
Okay.
So ask yourself that question. Right, so
Okay.
many people just say when I had my child, I think a year after I had my child, and I started venturing into. For me, many women say that they lose their lives, after having children. They lost themselves, they don't have a life anymore. It's all about their children. But for me, it was different. I found my own life. I found my own self after I had my son. I was merely existing before my child.
Wow.
And I had my child and reality dawned on me and I chose myself. I started living my best life because I believe that you cannot give what you do not have. If you want to give a great life to your child, then you have to live a very great life, right? So that was when I discovered myself, and since then it's been a lovely journey. So, and I wanted to host a program with a friend of mine. I wanted to call it SnapBack Challenge. And thankfully, my sister, who is an emotional intelligence coach, I was speaking to her at that point. I said, what is the meaning of this bounce back? This snapback? It's toxic.
Wow.
Like you just want women. What's that? For who? For what? Bounce back to what? And that day I went back and I had to rethink it, and I realized that, see, your old life is gone as a mother. So that you want a child and a new life and make the best of that new life, or you just be on your own. Having a child is not even just about the body changes. It's about you raising another life. So you wanting to say, I want to bounce back, I want to snap back, is a lie. You can't snap back. You have for the next probably 5-8 years of your life, somebody is constantly looking up to you to be the person, to be their best friend. And some women in the middle of it, they're having another one. Their child is maybe 2, they have another one, or 3, they have another one. So you see, it's a back-to-back journey. So for you to say a woman to snap back, the 9 months is excruciatingly tiring. The body changes. I saw a video of a woman who became crippled.
Yeah, I think I saw it.
Who became crippled. I saw one who had vitiligo. You never can tell.
Some people lose their sight.
Yes. So for me, it was my joints. For several months, I could not hold something firm because they call it carpal tunnel. So the hormones are stored here, and it was just pain. I couldn't even hold my baby well. After I had my child, and you now come and tell me to snap back. Snap to what? What I rather tell mother is have a self-care plan. Many times, that's my own advocacy.
Before we go to that self-care, I'm going to hold on to that self-care.
All right.
But you as a mom, I know you've given us a very good opener, and I love it.
Yeah.
And I was going to ask, as a mom, you're a mom coach, a self-care coach. But as a mom, when you had your child, did you feel any pressure to snap back?
Yes,
or to
I
bounce
did.
back? From who? By whom?
I think from people and myself, I had my child. It was already 9 months and my stomach was big. And I'll go to work and people will say, oh, Asoskale, I'm funny. In Yoruba, what that means is that, oh, may you have safe delivery. So I'm like, no, I'm not pregnant. I just had my baby, but it's 9 months. And I felt like, oh.
Okay, that's after you already given birth and your belly is still like...
Yes, like I was maybe 6 months pregnant. So it was an honest, care from people. But I realized that, oh, this stomach needs to, do better, right? Because I looked like I was 6 months pregnant.
How long was that? 3 months after the child? 6 months?
No. It was about 9 months after the child.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was about 9 months, and pretty
that
much.
must have felt somehow. Somebody walking up to you and tell you give birth after you've already given birth to your child 9 months after.
I'm telling you, and they didn't know. I couldn't even blame them. They were just they thought I was pregnant.
Yeah.
Even my son was ill recently. He broke his elbow, so we were at the hospital, and I was wearing my my boo-boo, and I wanted to follow him into the x-ray room to do an x-ray with him, and they said you are not going to follow him. I said, why? Let me follow my son in. He said, you are pregnant. I said, I'm not pregnant. Oh, madam, we are sorry. So when I was in the x-ray room, so the other lady, the radiologist, saw me and she said, oh my god, madam, please go out. I said, no, I'm not pregnant, because I was stressed. I have ulcers, so I feel bloated. My stomach is bloated. One time you are seeing me, I'm all snatched. Another time I'm 3, 4, 5, 6 months pregnant. So
Wow.
you never can tell.
Yeah, when you hear these things, coming subtly and all that can affect, what are the effects of these things, especially, when your body is not snapped or bounced back, especially after a child.
They just make you feel like something is wrong with your body. And most especially if probably you were slim. I was very slim, because even after I had my child, after that incident, I decided to lose weight, because to be honest, I call it a healthy weight management. It's not even healthy for you to have the visceral fat. For me, when I'm bloated like that, I know that there is something wrong, and it's cortisol, it's stress. Most of the time, the women, we add so much weight, after childbirth, because not just because of what our body has gone through, but the hormonal change. And many of us start suffering from hormonal imbalance, many women, after childbirth, because your hormones have been disrupted, and the stress of motherhood also that couples with that, just continues to increase your cortisol level, and that reduces your metabolism, and you just keep adding weight. Yes. So I was able to lose a lot of weight. I went back to my normal size. I was able to wear my formal clothes that I had before I had my son. But I think after 2 years, I started adding weight again because of stress, work stress, and all of those things. So for me, they just make you feel like something is wrong with your body. In fact, recently I told my sister, I said, oh, Baba God, though, this year is coming to an end. Your girl does not have flat tummy. And I love my sister. She's always saying, do you owe anybody flat tummy? And I'm like, no, I don't owe anybody flat tummy. So they just make you feel like something is wrong with your body, at some point. So.
You said something about this visceral fat. That's the fat on the belly,
yes,
right?
the abdominal fat, yes, around the stomach.
How come that some people can lose, like, even after pregnancy, some people can get back to their pre-pregnancy faster than others? Like,
yes.
what makes a difference? So
is the body type, to be honest. The body type, you if you notice, Igbo women get back, they snap back, let me use that word now, easily than Yoruba women.
Why?
I don't know. Maybe it's their food, maybe it's their genes. Their genes, you see a Igbo woman in their 40s pregnant, they are agile, they are strong and all of that, but a Yoruba woman like this 35 and it's like the whole world. So it also has to do with genes. So some people have very fantastic genes, and some people, so it's just like some people, you do more work to lose weight than other people, even without you being a mother. So it's all about the body type. So that's why it will still lead us back to self-care, knowing your body, understanding yourself, your body, and loving your body through it all, through the bad, for me, I am fine, I'm sexy, When my stomach is big, I'm sexy, I'm fine, I'm beautiful, I'm attractive, my energy is attractive. When my stomach is flat, I'm snatched, I'm locked, I'm happy, I'm able to wear some dresses. So I think it's just all about you understanding your body, how your body works, what works for your body, and what is good for you, right? So it's not about what people are thinking. It's not about what your husband is even thinking. It's about what is really, really good for you and your body.
Interesting. That makes a lot of sense, because I remember there was a time I also started adding weight. Well, I wasn't pregnant, obviously, but I started adding body fat. Because some people say, Deborah, this your stomach is looking big, oh. And I just felt like I didn't even feel any form of, because me, I know myself that sometimes my tummy will be flat, sometimes it will be flat. So I didn't feel a type of way. But some people, women go through a lot of things. Some people will start starving. Some people start doing all sorts of things. How can I move from that point of where is the balance? Where you find the balance between I care about my body, but I also don't care about what people say, or sometimes some people actually fat, and actually have those fats, consciously, but do they get to say, I don't care, and just be happy and be themselves and enjoy themselves, or how do you find that thin line and that balance between it all?
So I honestly think that the greatest body positivity or the greatest self-care would make you want to take care of your body and do what is best for your body. Recently, you see Real Worry Pekin sharing a story, a weight loss journey, and she said that her health was threatened. For me, it's about your health. So it's not just about what people say, because you see, it's all about the image. You are beautiful. To be honest, your weight or not, you are beautiful. You need to know that you are beautiful every phase of your life, because there will be a time you'll be old. This body will be frail. It will be wrinkled. No matter how much you try, one way or the other, you would not be like that 21-year-old. So you must embrace every season of your life. You must embrace the time that you are fat. You must embrace the time that you're slim. You must embrace the time that you are getting old. And you said sometimes your stomach is flat and sometimes it's bloated. It's hormones. Before your period, few days before your period, you are bloated. But when you're ovulating, you're glowing. Your beauty is radiating. You are feeling yourself. So women go through different phases, right? So you are old. You see many men, even in their old age, they are still feeling themselves. Why are you not feeling yourself? So flatter yourself. Take care of your skin. Focus on what is in your control. Focus on what you eat. Take care of your health. Take care of your body. In having such relationship with yourself, not because I honestly now gave up on actually even losing my stomach fat. I was more concerned about even treating my ulcer and managing my stress and looking very good, my skin. These are the things that are in my control and everything, finding what works for me. When you constantly do that, you will now realize that the body weight that you've been struggling with, you would not even know when you've shed all the body weight, or the unnecessary or unhealthy body weight. And you are now getting to that point whereby you are feeling yourself. So the goal is focus on doing what is best for your body, for your mind, for your personality. Look good, enjoy your process, right? So that way when someone says, your stomach is fine, it gets big at this point in the month. Simple. So you know what to tell them. Yeah. And yes, I know. So
is that your response to give?
For me, that's what I say. You're adding weight. Yes, I know I'm adding weight. Yes, I'm adding weight. But it doesn't stop me from looking beautiful. I'm adding weight because I know I can see it. And it's okay. I'm maintaining myself.
Okay.
It's okay, right?
Okay. That's
I know when I need to get back, because when I am adding on healthy weight, I start feeling it. I don't breathe well. I'm unable to move myself properly. So it's not about what people think or how they see you. It's about what you are comfortable and what is best for you.
Interesting. Let's take a caller. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Hi. Thanks for calling.
Why? I went to my friend just because I want to call you.
Thank you. I'm struggling to hear you. I don't know if you want to, if you can remove if you're using an earpiece, please take it off so I can hear you clearly. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is Jesse.
Okay, you called earlier. Destiny, right?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks for calling back.
Okay.
Yeah, so talk to me.
Uh,
Oh my,
His network
Destiny.
is really bad.
It's like maybe you're not destined to speak on the phone today. I'm just joking. Please do well to join the phone lines.
Yeah.
To calling if you have thoughts, you want to respond to Coach here one day, or you have thoughts on the bounce back, snap back pressure on women to have flat tummy and to have a certain body type, immediately after pregnancy. If you have thoughts, questions, and comments, please do well to call in on 0705 993 6937 or 0705 993 7937. And if you want to send a message on WhatsApp, please do well to send a message on 0812 806 2337. 0812 806 2337. This is Deep Waters with Deborah Waters, and yes, we are right in the middle of the deep, shedding more light on the bounce back, snap back theory. Now, back to our snapback, bounce back pressure on women to look a certain way. I actually had a question on standby for you, and I know you already answered the question. You said, "Oh, is he healthy or toxic?" So and that's clear. You already said it's toxic.
Yeah.
And all. So at what point is it healthy? Is it ever at any point healthy?
Okay, so I no, I don't think it's healthy to say a mom should snap back, because to be honest, there's nothing you're snapping back to. What are you snapping back to? Your old life, your old body. So I feel that it puts unnecessary pressure on you.
Who would you blame? Sorry to cut you. Who would you blame for this pressure on women? Would you blame the women, the men, or the society?
I'll blame the society, because the society places this huge pressure and responsibility on women. But I also blame the women who allow them, right? So because nobody can put a pressure on you if you do not allow them, right? So I would not say I blame. I hold the women responsible for allowing them, right? So for me, it is not healthy. It is toxic, because you want a woman who has crossed 7 oceans, who has died, because they don't mince word when they say in Yoruba, ekwe woman. What that means is that you've been through a dangerous part. Many people die. They say that every day it's like a plane crash of pregnant women. That's the number of people that die every day, maternal death, because they were pregnant or they wanted to give birth to children.
May my friend has so rest in peace. One of my friends also lost her life, in due to pregnancy.
I am so sorry about that.
Yeah.
So it's to show you that it is a life-altering and life-changing moment. So it's a decision that I also employ women. Don't take it lightly. Your life will never remain the same again. Every aspect of your life, including your marriage, including your relationship with yourself, right? So there is nothing to bounce back to.
But it's easier said than done, because imagine I was speaking to someone of a friend in the gym, and she was saying things like, oh, that one time she's going to the gym, my husband is dragging her, that he would tell her to look a certain way, and that it feels like, although it sounded like it sounded a bit healthy, but at some point I had to think about it and say, you will say that, if you don't walk on your belly now, I will look at somebody outside, or I'll start looking outside, or somebody else will do things. She said he will say that, and then she should quickly start going to work out.
That's the problem.
So yeah, that brings her to the gym often, and that has helped her body. But so that's why I was asking you, is he healthy or toxic, or where does he ever get healthy? And
it
all
doesn't
that?
ever get healthy. What I always tell women is to make the best use of your new body. Sometimes you might even want to go back to your old body, but you can actually have something better. I started having curves in the right places after I had my child, and I like my new body, to be honest. So for me, you should not tell another adult what they need to do with themselves.
So if you're a woman, or a new mom, or a mother to be, and you can feel the pressure from your partner or spouse, telling you that if you don't do this, if you don't work on your body, or this is snapbacks, what do you have to do? What will you do in that situation?
Do you have 6 packs? Do you have all the billions in the world? Because you see, men can make requests. So if women can also say, you are asking me to go back so that you will not look out, I can also look out. Do you have all the money in the world? are you the richest man in the world? So what that means is that if I see another man that is richer than you, finer than you, in all ways better than you, I can go and meet them.
Why are women not demanding,
Because the society has made us to feel like take whatever you can get. So today I saw something online. I went to check my page and all of that. And one of the people that I follow, wives and mothers, and posted someone who said he asked randomly amongst, the people he knew, why did you marry your wife? Come and see reasons. And I'm like, wow, no wonder we have marriage crisis. 10 of them, no single person answered that, oh, I married her because there was something about her. Oh, I loved her from the first sight. Oh, I love this about her. Oh, she was just cooking. She was bringing food to the office. The two of us were eating and started packing my other food. Then she started cooking for me and we go to her house and we're married. Oh, she was just calling me. Oh, my friends liked her and they pressured me to marry her. I'm telling you.
So men are part of the problems.
Do you understand? So I was like, it is not about, for me, I would say you cannot stop a fly or a bird from flying over your head. But you can definitely stop it from building a nest on your head. So one of the things that when I get women, mothers come cry and say, oh, he did this to me, he did that to me. And when we backtrack and we ask questions, you see that these men have always been like this. It's not like they changed. They just became worse. And I will tell them, I always say it, forgive me to use this word. I said, now you fuck up. Now respect yourself. To be with somebody that truly deserves you. And it is because you do not think that you deserve what you deserve. So take responsibility. Whether you want to go back to the table and renegotiate, or whether you want to leave trash and start ahead, or whether you want to stay on your own terms. Whatever decision you want to make, right? Because the society would make you feel like you better take what you get, but it's a lie. There's abundance. There's abundance of love out there. There's abundance of everything. So because men can come and make claims and give you ultimatum, but you also can tell them that look at your mates now. They are doing this and this and that. So everybody chooses to be with one person. You can encourage somebody. I encourage my friends, you need to lose this weight. And they know when I come for them like that, my loved ones, you need to lose it. They know that it is because of their health. They know that it's because of their health. I also tell myself, you need to lose this weight, this tummy, because I want to wear some kind of clothes and I don't want to look funny in them. So it's not about a man liking me or not liking me. It's how I want to feel about myself.
What are some of the wrongest reasons for losing your weight, or the craziest reasons to have a flat tummy?
Because you want somebody to like you more, or because you want you want to be accepted.
But you know that it works, because I'm following this girl on Debbie Oscar on social media,
okay.
And then she was writing about her weight loss journey,
all right.
Her stuff and all that, and then somebody now say, why are you so crazy about this weight loss, this thing? She now wrote, I can't remember what led to go. Then she wrote and said that it is when she lost weight that she got proposed to. So I was like, okay, maybe that's how she put it. She was like, at least I got proposed to. So in my head, I'm thinking, you got proposed to. Is it because you lost weight or what? So now I'm just butchering what you're saying.
Okay, you can get proposed to, but is your dignity still intact? So you need to constantly be a certain way to keep the marriage. So that's the problem. Your relationship is already high maintenance because that is not really who you are.
So at the point where you change or something
because
happens,
life can happen. You can give birth and you are tired. You can honestly be tired. I am a workout freak. I love to walk. In fact, I stopped doing the heavy HIIT kind of high intensity workout because of ulcer and because of my hormonal imbalance. So there are some women, when you do intense workouts, you just keep adding weight because to your body is signaling stress. So I take walks and I lift weight. I do strength training. But in the last few weeks, or let me even say months, I've not been consistent because of work. I just launched the project at work and I've not okay. It's okay.
But how many women know that
If
this is
I-
okay to rest sometimes,
That's why
to breathe?
That's why we are saying it. So when I don't, if I told myself yesterday, if you take a walk, 30 minutes walk, you will feel better in your mind, because I do a lot of thinking when I do that. When I dance, I have a better relationship with myself when I exercise. So it's my me time, it's my self-care time, it's my time to rejuvenate and re-energize. So it's not about anybody, right? So if you're ready, so a man that sees me like this and likes me like this is who I am. I'm not trying to be anything to maintain you, to attract you. I will not do that. You cannot maintain a man by being another person, by being who you are not. You can only be a better person. It's great to want to look good. It's great, but just make sure that it is because you want to look into the mirror and say, oh goodness, I am gorgeous. Let that be the reason why you are. I told myself that one day, when I have that money, I'm going to do surgery. I'm going to remove this stomach. Sometimes when it's so big, myself and my sister will joke about it and all of that. In this Lagos, you people are in trouble. But we both know that we love ourselves. I don't hate my body. I enjoy my body. My body is beautiful. I take good care of it. But I want to also look a certain way. I don't want to go to parties, wear my crop top, and I'm now mindful I don't want to eat eba, or I don't want to eat so much so that my stomach will not be bloated. I want to be able to eat everything I want. In fact, the reason I want to do that is because I want to be able to eat anything and everything and just work out, not because I want to have any form of flat tummy, but because I want to be healthy. So it's all about me. It's not about anybody
I feel like
else.
social media also have a part to play in all of this.
Of course.
Yeah.
You see everybody, look at you now, banging body. And I'm like, hey, Jesus, when am I going to have a fine body like Deborah? Social media is that, but you also need to know that we're all wired differently. Our bodies are different, and you must find those beautiful things about you. You must.
Can't be just your body.
And exactly, even if it is your body, for me, they're my legs, my hair, my legs. And you see me, I'm always flaunting it. I might not flaunt my stomach very well because I'm using girdle sometimes. But you see my legs and my shoulders, I am always flaunting them. So see, the truth is, you can be vain. You can be vain. See, I don't even like men that just come and say, oh, I'm in love with your brain. No, brother, you have to like my body too. Everything is all the package. Is it the body you like? Is it the energy you like? Is it the brain you like? Which one do you like, right? So you have to like everything. So you can find parts of your body that you love. For someone like my sister is a plus size woman, but you see her skin, she's so sexy. If she shows you her back, sometimes when she shows me her back, I say, look at this, your back size. And her husband loves her die. If there's any, her husband has told me a couple of times that come and drag your sister to work out, and it is because of her mental health. It's not in anything because of, and definitely so that she can be healthier. So that she can be healthier now.
Well, what do you think men can do differently and the society can do differently when it comes to body positivity and bounce back, snap back pressure?
I think we should embrace, talking about people because I'm talking from a health personal perspective. I'm a pharmacist, I'm a health coach. People maintaining a healthy weight. So rather than say weight loss for me, it's more of maintaining a healthy weight. Because your weight loss, Deborah, is not my weight loss. Look at me saying I want to lose my stomach fat. But if we stand on the scale, maybe you weigh more than me, but you look very good. And this might be healthy for your BMI. Maintaining a healthy weight and helping people to embrace their journey to maintaining a healthy weight. So that way, men should be more concerned about how their women feel about themselves. It's
not about look all the time.
It's not
look is good,
wrong.
like you said.
Exactly. It's not wrong for you. To be honest, I can't be with a man with a pot belly. You have to. I can't do all this work. That's why I'm asking the men too. You're asking a woman to have figure eight, or what do you call it? But do you have six packs? Do you have the money? Do you have all the languages that a woman needs that would always make her feel in the money? Thank God, though, for this man that you have given me. You give barest minimum and you're asking the woman to give you skyscraper. That's rubbish. So there's nothing bad in you wanting your wife to be sexier and all of that. But you see, in that you can be kind while doing it, not threatening the woman and not saying, oh, I want you to be like before. No, you can be more beautiful.
That's actually unkind to say that.
It is not even
compassionate. It might sound basic,
it
but
is
it's
wicked.
uncompassionate.
It is wicked.
After crossing the 9 blue sea, have you had this red
Yes.
sea? Then you now ask her to find a way magically to become.
And you don't have money for her to do surgery. Look at the rich men, the men that are rich, the premium men.
So,
they are giving their wives, go and do surgery. You are coming here and you're now asking the woman to be entering gym. Are you okay? Is it child that you are bad?
Are you okay? Hey, are you okay?
Oh my goodness. So for me, it's about you being kind and more concerned about wanting your spouse to have a better relationship with themselves than for them to, because when a woman has a good relationship with herself, this man, you go enjoy him. You will enjoy it. You will enjoy every bit of it, because your wife would focus on taking care of her body, her mind, her soul, her energy, and you would be happier all around. So why not guide her? Why not, support her to be that woman that she's supposed to be, than for you to start saying, I'll look elsewhere.
I saw a video of a woman, and the man who sits in the car, and then as he will be moving the car and she'll be running after him, and as she's running, she's giving her money as per motivation.
I like money, so that can be a good motivation.
Okay, cool.
But I think the greatest motivation is actually for them to feel better about themselves. So for them to want to say, baby, how do you want to look? What do you want? How do you want to feel about yourself? Right? So I've had a couple of men pay for, coaching session, clarity sessions for their women. Yes.
You said something about self-care routine. Would you want to touch on that in 1 minute before we wrap up the show?
Okay. So for me, I always tell women, rather than say you want to become your whole self, there's nothing you are going back to be honest. You were a different person.
Wow.
So that's why you stopped being, you didn't stop. I'm now Yewande plus Mommy Coco. So I was only Yewande then, right? So now I'm Yewande plus Mommy. So I'm not, what am I going back to do? So what I would rather tell women is that before you say you want to have a child, or while that 9 months, is not just, many times women do it to prepare for the baby, but not for their life after the baby. So prepare for a life after the baby. How do you want to cater for yourself? What do you want to surround yourself with? How do you want to live your life? Work, after childbirth, life after childbirth. It will help you to start putting the necessary support system in place. Because self-care is not just about your skin, it's not just about how you look. It's about your mental health. It's about your energy, how you feel about yourself. So you need to start investing in those things, learning about them, and knowing what to put in place to have a better life after childbirth.
Yewande Adekoya, healthcare executive, mom coach, in the house lifestyle coach, helping us understand the topic of the day: bounce back, snap back pressure, especially on women. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you.
How
for
can people
having
find
me.
you? To get more of these courses and self-care, and just get these coaching services, especially from you.
Okay, so you can find me on Instagram at Mom Care with Yewande, on Facebook at Mom Care with Yewande, or Yewande Adekoya, and you can send an email to bluewellness@gmail.com, or you can send a WhatsApp message, or call 08028781890.
Perfect.
So we'll be here for you.
I can't wait to have a baby so that I can come for your coaching services.
Yes, please, before you have the baby.
How will I be like?
Before you have the baby, self-care during pregnancy, self-care after pregnancy, self-care after your child is a toddler, and all of that.
Thank you so much.